Hell yeah. Well, I guess that's a good spot to we'll just transition, right into it. So,
Alright,
how did you get into skiing growing up, man? And what does your childhood look like?
So pretty much I started dirt biking at 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like super into it. I wanted to be like a pro dirt biker and everything. My brother was the same. We kind of like pushed each other growing up. We were like pretty much the same speed for a couple years. I mean, he was always a little bit faster than me, but I tried my best. And then I went to this private school from preschool till 7th grade, and they did these like ski days every Thursday, and
just with like as part of the school.
Yeah, just like the school would go up, and I went up and like snowboarded, and I ended up seeing. This was at age like probably 10, 11, and so I was at the mountain snowboarding, just like an absolute potato, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I saw like some skiers hitting rails in the park, and I was like, damn, I really want to try that out. So I like told my parents and everything. They're like, nah, you're gonna hate skiing. No way you'll like that.
Yeah.
And because like nobody in my family even skis, but I mean I tried it out and was just like instantly fell in love.
And so then when you started skiing like with the school and stuff, are you are you allowed to go in the park, or is there a park, or are you guys just kind of ripping around mountains, hitting side hits and stuff? Because that's kind of how I got into it, like just hitting side hits and trying to do threes and stuff, and just trying to boost.
When I was first starting out? Yeah. So it was my fourth time like ever skiing, and a couple of my friends, we like built a jump. We just went out and built a jump, and I just started shuncing backflips like to my head, and I landed one that day, but it took probably like 12 tries, and then I was just hooked.
Hell yeah, dude, I like it. Yeah. And then so you said you went to a private school till like high school age?
So I went to private school from preschool until 7th grade.
Yeah,
and then I switched to public school.
Okay, sick. And so you said your brother. Did you just have one brother? Or?
Yeah, just my brother Ben. He's 19.
Okay.
He's super sick.
Yeah, and like I was gonna ask you that if anybody else in your family does action sports or like shit like that, but you said he's a dirt biker and he still races pretty heavily, eh? From what I've seen.
Yeah, he does. He's like kind of getting out of it a little bit though. Yeah. He just likes to throw whips and stuff and have fun with it.
Yeah. I don't blame him, man. That's like all I want to do. I want to get
pretty nice with it.
I want to rip pit bikes and get toss a couple whips.
Dude,
rip pit bikes.
It's so fun and it's such good content.
It is good content, dude. Me and Pat have been scheming. One day we want to build a compound, and we're gonna have pit bike tracks from every place, like building to building. Like in the winter, we're gonna have to like put studs on them, just rip the trails. Pit bike to like trampoline area to like whatever the fuck else is there. Just pit bike around. Yeah. We were thinking an underground pit bike tunnel from like house to house with like little whoops. It would be pretty dope too, but that's just kind of what's been on our mind lately.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
Fuck
that would be really sick.
Cool. So you started doing that, and then in high school, I'm assuming you got into park skiing. Was that by yourself, or was there like other people like that were there doing it with you?
So I did 8th grade at a public middle school, Canfield Middle School in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And then I had, do you know Coach Breeze, Brian McCarthy?
Yep.
He recruited me to go to, it was Wendell's Academy at the time, so my freshman year. And I went to Wendell's my freshman year, and that's when I like got really serious about skiing.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's like kind of when I got really into it.
Yeah, and then from there you started doing some more and more and more. And
yeah, that's like what introduced me to like more competitions and stuff.
Yeah, that was literally my next question. I try to come prepared for my podcast so I don't go off the rails. So I have a couple questions written out, but I was gonna say, how did you get into competing? Was it just like kind of like the flow of things, or like are you naturally pretty competitive to begin with, or you just like going to contests and doing runs?
Well, I mean, I've been pretty competitive like my whole life. I used to play. I played soccer like until my freshman year.
Okay.
Or no, I actually quit. I quit soccer my 8th grade, when I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then, because that's the year that I was, like, starting to get into park skiing. And I did a couple, like, USA events at my home mountain. And then my freshman year was when I started getting into, like, rev tours and the more serious comps.
Yeah, and so that's been how many years now that you've been competing?
So 8, 9, 10. I'm a senior now, so 8, 9, 10, 11, like around 4.5 years.
Damn, that's not bad at all, man.